Hello, everyone. My name is Katherine Pearson, and I'm here to talk to you about employee protection. So, what employers can offer an employee with insurance that will help protect them. This is for my ENT 630 course. This is my Entrepreneur Toolbox assignment. So, we're going to discuss a little bit about health insurance, disability insurance, key person insurance, and workers' compensation insurance. This is just a list of the top 20 companies in the United States that I found while I was doing some research. And this is the top 20 companies that have the best benefit package. And obviously, some of these are huge businesses like Google, Facebook, Amazon, etc. And we cannot, as little companies, normally compete with their benefit packages, but it's definitely something to look at their packages and see what they offer and pull from them. So I thought it'd be just a good list for people that are working on their benefit packages for their future endeavors to look at. So, health insurance policies. Why is health insurance important for employees, and how does it protect them? So, health insurance is one of the most desirable benefits that an employee can have, that an employer can offer an employee. Everyone needs insurance. Everyone is supposed to have insurance. So, providing group insurance frequently means lower monthly premiums for employees, and the amount they contribute towards premiums can generally be paid from their pre-tax salary, and this can lead to considerable tax savings for the employees over time. So an example, at a previous job, my insurance was $700 a month for just myself, and that's a huge chunk of money, but because it was pre-taxed, it actually saved me 25%, so it only cost $525. So that is one great savings right there. It improves hiring and recruiting. Employees will be loyal and they'll stay at a job. You have healthier employees and more productive employees. This places health coverage within reach of employees, and then there's Teladoc Health. So the healthier, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the healthier and more productive employees. The employees or people in general want to be healthy and want to be well. And if they don't have insurance, they're not going to the doctor. If they do have insurance, and of course I know some people that have insurance, they still don't go to the doctor. But if you have insurance, you're going to go to the doctor. If you're feeling a little bit sick, you're going to go to the doctor. You're going to get checked out. So you're going to be healthier. You're going to actually be more productive for your employer as well. And then there's the Teladoc Health. And this is something that has really boomed, I'd say, in the last few months, especially with COVID going around. Not even just in the health part for your physical health, but also mental health. I know some people that have had to start seeing therapists and to help with their mental health. And the telemedicine is how they're able to do this. And I think that is huge right now. People are not wanting to go to places, even just restaurants or whatever, but are definitely not wanting to go to hospitals and doctor's offices because of COVID. So this Teladoc that is offered through a lot of health insurances has definitely been a great add-on, especially for the mental health. And I think that is definitely wonderful for employees. So a little bit about workers' compensation insurance. So workers' compensation, fortunately, in North Carolina, workers' compensation is a must for employers. And this, it definitely protects the employers as well, but it definitely protects the employees. Workers' compensation provides a safety net that helps the injured employee get the medical and wage replacement benefit that they may need. Workers' compensation insurance helps businesses avoid real cost of employees' medical expenses and lost wages following any illness or injury. Employees who purchase workers' compensation insurance from either a licensed insurance company, or they can go through the state compensation insurance fund. So this is very important for employees. I've actually had to use this a couple times, and I think it even is used for what a lot of people don't realize. But I fell earlier this year at work and broke my arm and was going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks. Fortunately, only 3 weeks, but it didn't pay my whole salary, but it paid a huge chunk of my salary, and I was able to continue paying bills and not stressing over trying to heal and pay bills at the same time. So that was just a wonderful thing for me. And also something else that workers' compensation also takes care of is death. So sometimes, and I've unfortunately had this experience as well, lost my husband almost 12 years ago, and it was in the line of duty. So there is also a workers' compensation benefit that protects the family as well, and you can help get a little bit of a paycheck even though they're not here anymore if it's on the job. And it doesn't have to be in the line of duty, but any workers' compensation, if you do lose your life on the job, you do have that benefit. And I think now it's 500 weeks that you do get a weekly check from workers' comp to help compensate for the bills and for the loss of income that you have. So that is a great help for employees, and that definitely is protecting them, and it's very important. So disability insurance policies. So this is huge. This also helps. If I'd had disability insurance, I could have used that as well. When I fail, I could have used that, but I don't have that. But it pays up to about 60% of the employee's earnings. So that is definitely a necessity. I did have to have surgery years ago when I was at a previous job. I had an emergency gallbladder, and I had it and I was not at a job. I only got 4 days a year of vacation and no sick time. So this was a great short-term disability. Was wonderful for me. I was able to continue paying my bills because I had that short-term disability, and I had that through Aflac, and there's different options, Colonial, and different options out there. And it's normally covered by the employee. I know I pay for it, and this is not a pre-tax. That's one difference. Disability insurance cannot be pre-taxed, but it was definitely a great asset. There's also long-term disability insurance that you can look into to help in case something were to happen and you had to be out long term. Example, my dad had a stroke about 24 years ago. He did not actually have long term disability insurance. If he would have, it definitely would have helped. So there's definitely those types of things in place for employees that can help you financially if you do have to go out because of a heart attack or a stroke or my gallbladder surgery. It can be something minor or it could be something long. And it's also there for our employees when they do have a baby. I know the short-term disability did cover that for myself as well. If I would have had a baby, I could have used my short-term disability and still got a paycheck to stay home with my baby. So key insurance policy, this is something I really was not very familiar with, to be honest with you, before this. I started doing this research. So key person protection uses life and critical illness insurance policies to help you protect your business from the cost that results from death or critical illness of a key person. If the key person dies or suffers a critical illness, the policy benefit is paid to the company tax-free. So key person insurance is life insurance policy that the company purchases on a key executive. So actually, after really researching this a little bit, I realized in my previous employer, she was a veterinarian and the only veterinarian. And this is something that she actually did have. And it is a great to help for her. So if something were to happen to her, she was protecting herself and her business. So this is a great thing to have for someone that is a key, it's just what it says, a key player in the business. So if I am the sole owner of the business and I go out, how am I protecting myself, which is protecting my business? And this is something that's very important. So this is something that the company is the beneficiary of. And it pays and they actually pay the insurance policy as well. So this is also a benefit to the employee because it is a peace of mind, and also something were to happen to them. So I think this is just a great asset to have, or not asset, but another great coverage to have for employees. And like I said, it's just a peace of mind. So adding all these insurances together for employees, it is just important to protect. It's important to protect your employees. They are what make your business go every single day. With health insurance, offering disability insurance, workers' compensation insurance. Employees want to know that if something were to happen to them, whether it be at home by getting the flu or unfortunately getting COVID right now, are they going to be okay? And if this is offered through the employer, then they know that they're going to be taken care of. So these are just some of the references that I use throughout my presentation. And at the end, I just really want to reiterate just how important insurance is to have for your employees. If your employees feel like they are protected and taken care of and safe, they're going to be loyal to you, the employer, and they're going to work harder.